population is susceptible to the corona infection. I have heard the climate here is not favourable for the coronavirus.
Okay. As any human being on this earth, even the population in India also are susceptible for this infection. And the Indian population is more susceptible compared to Westerns actually because of the density and the number of people given, or the population is more. Indians are also susceptible for infection, probably because of lack of testing and lack of confirmation of deaths which happen in India by testing them coronavirus. They are not labeled as coronavirus yet, but if you test them appropriately, I feel the numbers will be quite higher in India. The second thing is Indian population. The youth the younger population is more compared to the Western population. In Western world, the elderly people population is more, so they are more susceptible for infection. In India, as the youth are more, probably the infection rate and also the mortality will be less. The second part of your question was whether the heat in India may be counteractive for this infection. That's not true. The virus can multiply and thrive in whatever environment it's given. Probably the infection risk will be less in hotter climate because there's less of upper respiratory tract infection, or the nasal secretions are less. So the people infecting each other by sneezing or coughing is less in hot climate. So the heat directly is not the cause for virus not surviving, but it's just because the number of people who have the respiratory tract secretions are less in hotter climates, so the pass-on infection is less in hotter climate.
Is there any said cure for the coronavirus?
There is no cure yet for coronavirus. There is some antivirals and chloroquine, a drug called chloroquine is tried in patients who already got infected with coronavirus and they are in intensive care. But they are only trials. There is the established treatment is not yet coming. At the moment there is no cure for coronavirus, and also there is no vaccine yet invented for this coronavirus. It's still in trials, and any WhatsApp news about any medications being discovered or the vaccine created for coronavirus is not true, and there's no cure yet for coronavirus.
Now to conclude this interview, how much will the testing treatment cost in India and elsewhere?
So this coronavirus infection is a public health problem. So the government will bear all the cost and the cost acquiring from the tests or the treatment. So there's no need to pay for any of these tests. There are few centers in India, and particularly in Hyderabad. I think it's Gandhi Medical College which is offering the testing. So it's free of cost, and I'm not sure of any private institutes still are providing any of these tests in India. And also the treatment should be free of cost because again it's a public health issue. So the treatment should be provided by the government. So everything should be free, both the tests and the treatment for this particular viral infection, and if they are getting any associated chest infections with this.